The Fabricated Sniper is the preferred weapon for really just about anybody that can afford it. And trust me, that's not too many people. So let me tell you about why this weapon is the one to rule them all. The Fabricated Sniper is the most expensive conventional firearm. Notice the term conventional. This does not include tech. It will cost you 115 polymer, 80 metal, and 110 cementing paste. Now, just for comparison's sake, the Fabricated Shotgun, which is average cost for a fabricated weapon, will cost you 55 polymer, 30 metal, and 45 cementing paste. The sniper also weighs 25, which in fact is even heavier than the rocket launcher. It also has a pathetic durability of 70, with each shot costing 1 durability. I think you can figure out the math for that. This thing is not at all cost effective to run, especially long term. The ammo is also not spared the curse of being expensive. The Fabricated Sniper fires the advanced sniper bullet, which costs 2 metal and 12 gunpowder to make 2 of them. So to get the cost of 1, just go ahead and divide that by 2. And this has nothing to do with the game, but I thought I'd just quickly spaz out here. When you compare the casing, which is where the powder used to propel the bullet is held, as compared to the tip of the actual bullet, you realize how ridiculous this round looks, and I'm surprised the thing even leaves the barrel. Now, for better or for worse, the Fabricated Sniper always comes with the scope attached, and there's no way to change this out. Some people like this because, well, they just like having the scope, and it also lets them put a suppressor on, whereas with the long neck you're stuck with either a scope or a suppressor. On the Fabricated Sniper you can have both. But I personally dislike this because the scope causes so much sway that you have to lay down if you're taking long range shots, and against people this removes your ability to strafe, and it puts your head forward, so you're going to be getting shot in the place that you least want to get shot, and you're going to have no ability to dodge or strafe out of the way. Now, so far, the sniper just seems like a heavy, overpriced piece of junk. And it is heavy, and it is overpriced, but it's not a piece of junk. The thing hits like a truck. So it'll hit for 165 damage at a rate of 3.3 rounds per second, which is 1/3 of the speed of the assault rifle. With its 8-round magazine, this means a mag dump will take 2.42 seconds, with a mag dump plus reload taking approximately 6.66 seconds. Maybe this should have been a Halloween special. Now, for the sake of simplicity, we'll go ahead and round that down to 6.6. So each magazine again holds 8, and you can get through roughly 9 magazines per minute, meaning you can get through 72 rounds. Each magazine does 1,320 damage, so in total, over a minute of continuous fire, you can get through 11,880 damage per minute. Now, this is slightly less than the Fabricated Shotgun, but this is much more accurate. With the Fabricated Shotgun, you're going to have pellets going everywhere, so this has really a much higher effective damage per minute. Now, this is where the durability of the gun really comes to bite it in the ass. So I said that it could get through 72 rounds per minute, but it only has a durability of 70, meaning it would break before even 1 minute of firing. Of course, if you get higher quality versions like Mastercrafts, they have higher durability. So that is highly recommended in order to stay in the fight a little bit longer than just 1 minute. Now, this is the part of the video where I usually explain when and how to use this thing. But we've all played a game where we've used a sniper before. You stay far away from people and you can just put holes in them. What is interesting about this gun though is its extreme proficiency at close range. Because it has a similar DPS to the Fabricated Shotgun, and has perfect hipfire accuracy, you can actually use this more effectively than a shotgun at close range, because if you manage to continuously hit the same piece over and over, it'll kill quicker than the shotgun that has to basically break every piece because of how inaccurate it is. You'll see this in a lot of like high-level PvP gameplay, where people like Kishko will take a sniper into close range fights because they'll selectively break one piece of flak much quicker than a shotgun ever could. Just keep in mind this is a high risk, high reward strategy. If you can't do it, just stick to a shotgun. You're not going to be at a huge disadvantage. I don't play PvE, but for all my PvE viewers, please don't make this gun. It's too heavy to be any sort of a backup gun in case things go south, and all the advantages it has over the shotgun are null and void in a PvE context. Because the only real thing it has over the shotgun is that it's more accurate. And accuracy doesn't matter because every pellet from a shotgun shell is still going to hit the trike I'm aiming at because the thing is massive. So all you're left with is a heavier, more expensive gun with less damage that's going to require more frequent repairs. I cannot stress this enough, please don't make this thing. Stick with a long neck if you really want to snipe dodos on the beach. So overall, excluding PvE of course, if you have the situation and the means to make one of these, you should. Even if you just put them away in your vault for a special occasion, like if you're going out raiding or if you're getting raided. Of course these guns can't always be run all the time, but you should have at least one of them sitting around so that when something does pop off, you're not going to be outgunned. Now overall, the Fabricated Sniper is a heavy, expensive, and not very easy to use weapon. But I'll be damned if it doesn't hit like a truck, have great DPS, and work at just about any range. Make it a true marksman's weapon. Hope you learned something new or useful in this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and remember to make your shots count.
He's down. Good night. Move.
"18 naked bobs at the beach of South 1. Big heart throbbing clubs wanting to be swung. 18 naked bobs wanting to be fucked. Bobs on the beach of South 1 on their knees begging for kits. South 1 really rocks."